after 5 years of holding down the residency in Ibiza town at Pasha, pure Pasha, he's made the move to the new face of San Antonio. It's all the hype that everybody's talking about. It's Pete Tong, some geezer called Pete Tong. He's going to be presenting for the first night tonight, Wonderland at Eden in San An. Pete, loads of changes for the island and for you this year.
Yeah.
Lots going on. What's on your agenda for summer 2008 in Ibiza?
Well, just to provide a new, a new kind of cornerstone for the island, a new destination. You know, I worked at all the clubs. I mean, I've had so many fantastic times and memories there, but there hadn't really been, no disrespect to any of the people working at Eden already, but to someone to come in and try and open it up to the rest of the island. San Antonio's got such a rich history with the way this island developed musically. I was intrigued by the offer when it came along, and kind of had a kind of game plan that the Pasha relationship was going to be 5 years, and it was like it got to the 5 years, and it's like it just felt like enough. The job was done there, and I wanted to do something different. I think in clubbing terms, that's 5 years is a long time for anyone. And you know, people get excited by change, as you can see. Just you know, I'm just completely blown away by the impact this has had. It was quite uphill at the beginning, you know, you're going to do this radical change, and everyone just thought I was completely crazy. But once I convinced the closest person to me, and then the next person, the domino effect that's rolled on now, basically 6 months later, has just been, it's totally inspiring. And we've got a magnificent team. I have to thank them all, who've worked so hard to get this together. And just walking around the venue just a minute ago, you know, before it opens, it gives you goosebumps really. It's we've kind of transformed the place, and it just feels like, you know, another great space on this island. It's got so many great clubs. I think we got another one.
Do you want to talk about some of the people that you've worked with to bring this whole thing together? Because I know we can expect
I think the principal players and characters, our group of them they're the first people I asked to join me. There's a fantastic space at Eden, which is room 2, which they're turning into the Love Box, which is a proper kind of acid house venue. Reminds me a little bit of a kind of DC-10 kind of vibe. So they got excited about that. They've been on the island a long time. They worked with me at Pure Pasha. Obviously, they worked at Space a long time at We Love, and they wanted to do something different too. So they've come on board. They're going to be there every week with me, 3 times in the main room and every week in the back room that Andy and Tom are sharing it. And then, you know, I pulled in my old mate, who actually probably I sat on a beach with here in San Antonio. One of the first people I ever hung out with here was Charlie Chester. And him and his wife, Jo Mills, are coming on board to run the Looking Glass, which is the 3rd room on the 2nd floor of Eden. It's a big job to come to San An and try and, you know, I mean, you know, to make a successful night in San An, and then obviously a night that reverberates beyond that around the island and around the world. So that's what we're trying to do.
So what's the final aim?
Well, to have a good party. Ultimately, the most important thing is the people that pay to come and see you have a phenomenal time, and the kind of list ends there, really. I mean, without, you know, getting too pretentious about it, that we're entertainers, and people have got to be entertained in a way that they'll go away and talk about it. And I want it to become one of those places that people go to naturally. You know, that's what Space has on Sunday. That's what Amnesia has with Cream, and on a Monday with Sven. I think I had that at Pasha, and that's what we want to have here. We, you know, irrespective of who plays, really, it's like, oh, Eden on a Friday night's a killer night to go to, and if I get to that level, that would be, I'd be happy.